Morning, folks. My flat tire on my tractor has been kind of a hindrance, so Miss Polly went yesterday and she got some of this green goo, and I'm gonna try it while I'm down here feeding. I'm gonna try to take and put it in there and air it up, see if it takes and helps it at all. And then we've got some other news that I'll bring to you here just a little later. Alright. Okay. I don't know if you all know how this green stuff works or not. You have to take the valve stem out, and it's not a great big hole. I mean, I aired it up, drove it down here, and it drove down here okay, and it would have been okay to drive back. I just didn't want to tear up the tube. So take the valve stem out, and then you put on a tube. You put it on the tube, and then you just squeeze it out. And then we'll see what happens. About half the bottle. We'll hook up the little Harbor Freight air compressor, and we'll see if it works. Put the little compressor on. These tires only take about 7 pounds. Not much. I'm beginning to think this sow's not bred. I don't know if I've said this before. I've never seen her come into heat, and I've watched her pretty close. And I've been raising hogs my whole life. I don't believe she's bred. She's got a big belly, but I don't know. Like I said, I haven't seen her in heat since she's been over here. She's been over here for 2 months, and she was with him longer than that. So I don't know. I'm gonna leave this tractor set right here. The last time I did one of the back tires. It went down, and then I aired it back up again, and it held. So drove it around, it was low, put some more air in it, and it held. So I'm gonna do the same thing. I'm just gonna let it sit here. Driving the van down here anyway, and I will see if it goes down. And if it does, I'll air it back up again, and then we'll go from there. Besides, my seat's wet. I don't want a wet butt. On a sad note, we're saying goodbye to an old friend. But it's not all sad. Our eldest daughter, many of you don't know, I don't know, I think she's been in a couple of our vlogs. Kelsey, we raised her for most of her life, and they've had a lot of hardships and troubles and stuff, and they're in need of a car, and we've acquired several cars. I kind of buy cars when they're available. But she's needing a car, and the old Lincoln is a good old car. It's old, but the motor don't have very many miles on it. We've took good care of it, and we've got our use out of it. So we're going to take it up there to her, and she can take the old Lincoln and get back on her feet, have a car to drive, and that's what we're supposed to do. Take care of our children. So we're going to take this up there to her. We're going to say goodbye to the old redneck Lincoln. I'm going to take it for one last drive, take it to her, and I'll miss the old car. I like driving it, but she's going to get some good use out of it. So I'll shed a tear or two. We're cleaning it out. It's never rode quite as high on them air shocks. I took all the tools out of it, and it's riding high. Can you imagine that much stuff would be in a car?
That's terrible.
And a whole pile of tools. We had a whole pile of tools in there.
I don't know what to do with these rocks.
We've been collecting rocks everywhere we go.
Yeah. There's just a few
All
of them.
kinds of pretties.
This one's pretty.
We ain't got no rocks on our place, so we have to collect them. So I got them set up here with a little tool kit, a few little tools, some oil, antifreeze, a gas can, jack, just to get them started off right. A little emergency light. They got a good spare tire. I've got another tire I'm gonna throw in here for them. If you're gonna do something, don't do it halfway. Do it all the way. All right, folks. We're saying goodbye to the old redneck Lincoln. Dropped it off, transferred the title over to them. They're ready to go. They're now the proud owners of a 1988 Lincoln Town Car. I'm gonna go shed a tear or two, get me something to eat, try to drown my sorrows in ranch dressing or something. Oh well. That's the way it goes. Try to help out your kids if you can. Alrighty. I don't know if I can handle it. I may cry.